Okay, let's look at what we have for the reading of the morning. What we have for the reading of the morning is age, Saturn. We have compassion. We have splendor. And we have relationships, dealing with others in an emotional way, how you're interacting with other people. Okay? Are you interacting? And it's time to get the Saturn return is about truth, getting honest with things, if things are not going right in your world, maybe look at your interactions. How are you interacting with others? Okay. Are you manufacturing things? Are you jealous about things? Okay. If you get jealous about things and angry about things, then you're holding and you're just revolving in a world of unhappiness. Okay. What are you putting out there publicly? Okay. Are you, again, just on a rant about something? Or are you dealing with the world with more of compassion? Okay. Are you living in your own splendor for yourself? It's not about impressing someone else. Live for what you have for yourself. Okay, in your own realm. It's not about having a whole. You have to find out that you're already whole. If you're trying to present a mask to cover up some HOLE, okay, then you'll never be happy. Okay. So spend the time to find out who and what you are. Be happy with who and what you are. Find the best of yourself and put it out there. Enjoy yourself for yourself rather than looking for, that you have to have somebody else there in place to tell you how fabulous you are or whatever it is. Okay? Be happy with where you are, and then you'll start to develop more compassion, for others. But there comes a time in life where you have to start to get real. You have to start to evaluate things. If you're just coming of age, then it's time to, recognize that you're the one that has to live your life for yourself. Okay? Pick and choose the best of those things. What is it that you want most out of life? Hopefully it's not fame and fortune and ridiculousness like that, because you'll find out those things have their own traps within them. They're not the fabulous things that people think they are. People think they want fame and fortune, and then they get it and they have no life. They're in the public eye. They have no time to themselves. So those things, while people think that the attention is fabulous for a time, in the beginning of it, it gets old very quickly. Okay. So it's not about being recognized as put on a pedestal. All of that is just ridiculousness. And money, you can't take it with you. Okay? And I don't care how many designer dresses or whatever it is, or for if you're a guy, the latest car, it's going to fulfill you on a personal level. Okay? The only thing that does that fulfills you on a personal level, is to really do the search and find out what you are and what you're not. Look at those things that are driving you into unproductive things. Okay? Look at them and see if it's real or if it's not real. 9 out of 10, it's not real. It's something that you have adopted and believed because you've been told this by somebody else. And so you keep running on this hamster wheel, okay? And you make yourself miserable and depressed. And for what? Enjoy the simple things of life, okay? Enjoy wherever you're at. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy, if you like coffee, enjoy a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever it is that you like. Okay, and just be happy for yourself. You don't need to try to prove anything to anyone else. Okay? And then you can develop again more compassion. Okay? And you'll find out your life is filled with enough splendor, enough beauty. If you're a woman, dress for yourself. You don't need to go out to a dress to impress somebody else. If you are in a bubble and a circle of those that you have to have the latest designer bag to fit in, I'd find a different class of friends. Okay? I'm just saying. If that's what it takes to impress them. And I've watched these shows. I used to watch. I don't have any TV now for the last number of months. I haven't had any TV or anything. But you see ones like the housewives, and they're so shallow and pathetic and plastic. Always trying to outdo each other. And every time you see them, they're drinking. If you're so happy with yourself, if you got such a fabulous life, why are you drinking and trying to cover over and run away? It's because you're not happy. If you have to take drugs, if you have to drink to numb yourself, then something's wrong. You need to look at your life and get a handle on it. Okay? So again, it's time to, Saturn, get truthful. Time to look at your time on Earth, what you've done, what you haven't done. And maybe make some changes. Build some bridges. Okay? But again, the only time you're going to be happy is if you find it within yourself. You cannot look to somebody else to make you happy. Oh, maybe you can find somebody for a time. Okay? But eventually, 9 out of 10, it's going to sour when the newness wears off. Okay? So the only way to live and be happy is to find it within yourself. Be happy with who and what you are. Okay? Be happy with who and what you are, and surround yourself with people that you can relate to, and share with. Okay? That you can share with in a beneficial way. Okay? So find those you can relate to. If you are, again, in a class of people or a group of people that are backbiting, jealous, always having to try to outdo each other, then find a different class of people. Change your life. Okay? Maybe think about making things a little more simplistic. Okay? Because nobody needs that type of a hamster wheel to be on. Okay? recently I went through a spat with somebody that was just absolutely green-eyed jealous. And I don't get any of that. I just don't get this jealousy thing where people will be driven to do just, crazy things out of jealousy. And for what? For what? So maybe look at your life. If there's somebody you're jealous about, ask yourself why. For what reason? Okay? Everybody's got something within themselves, that you can, hold to and be happy with. So find whatever it is in your life that makes you special. Everyone has something special in them somewhere, okay? So find out what your special thing is and be happy with that.